I think we're nearly there. I'm just going to invite you one last time, if I can, just for everyone to finally take their seats. Thank you. And then I promise we'll get going ever so shortly. Thanks all. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to the draw, if you continue to take your seats, for the two feature races of His Highness the Amir Sword Festival. 3 fantastic race days ahead. I'm sure you enjoyed the little video that the team have put together that we played repeatedly for you, showcasing the history and heritage of the event, and indeed out here in Qatar, mixed in with the forward thinking of everyone involved out here, and just why this year will be that bit special for everyone involved. We're in for a brilliant 3 days. I'm Tom Stanley. It's my first time here in Qatar. I'd like to thank the Qatar Racing and Equestrian Club for their warm welcome, and indeed to welcome His Excellency Isa bin Mohammed Al Muhanadi. Thank you, everyone, for being here. We are set for a fabulous 3 days and indeed a fabulous race day on Saturday, where our 2 feature races take place. We'll do the draws for those races very shortly. We will start with the draw for His Highness the Amir Sword for the purebred Arabians, and follow that with the thoroughbred race, His Highness what looks a really strong renewal of the thoroughbred race, His Highness the international contest, and that is the trophy. So 30 runners internationally are going to take their part on Saturday. There are 8 different countries represented, including Qatar itself. And I think you'll all agree that that is really a signpost for just what an international event this has become, a real target for connections internationally. Thank you all for being here.
مساكم الله بالخير، سعيدين بتواجدكم جميعا هنا في هذه القرعه الخاصه بسيف سيدي امير البلاد المفدى. اليوم ان شاء الله القرعه راح تقام بالنسبه لاخر شوطين من هذا المهرجان المهم، المهرجان اللي راح يقام على مدار 3 ايام من السباقات الدوليه وايضا المحليه. 30 جواد قادم من الخارج من 7 دول مختلفه، منافسات كبيره على جوائز كبيره راح تقام هنا في مضمار الريان. طبعا القرعه راح تبدا ان شاء الله مع سيف سيدي امير البلاد المفدى للخيل العربيه الاصيله، ومن ثم شوط الخيل المهجنه الاصيله.
And you should all know how draw works by now. So what will happen is we will first of all draw the name of the horse. That is for His Highness the Amir Sword first of all, and then we will get a connection to come up to the stage this side, get them to draw the number of the gate where they're going to appear from on race day itself, and have a little chat with connections themselves.
إذن القرعة راح تكون كالتالي: راح يتم سحب اسم الجواد من هذه السلة، ومن ثم يتفضل المدرب المساعد أو أي شخص يمثل الجواد مع زميلي توم ويختار البوابة اللي راح ينطلق منها الجواد، وراح يكون لقاء سريع بينه وبين توم.
So, without further ado, I think for the Amir Sword we should draw our first name. So please take it away, our first runner out.
الاسم الأول Abes, the winner of last year.
That is a strong start. Abes, And I'd like to invite to the stage, please. Here he is, as we look at Abes in action, Mr. Amir Trophy.
عابس إلى السيف، عابس إلى السيف، المحاولة من مشرف وأودار، عابس والدار ريسنج أنجز سمو الأمير إلى السيف الذهبي.
Well, as said, Abes obviously was second a couple of years ago and then tasted success last year. That must have been a huge thrill for you.
Yes, of course, it's a big challenge again, but we try your best. The field is better, I think, this season, and the horse is very well. So anyway, it's a challenge. So we'll see.
Let me see where you're going to be drawn then. Let's find out. We have stall number 2.
2.
You happy?
Yes, but 2,400 meters, if it was 1 or 10, no problem.
Just tell me what sort of form you feel the horse is in coming here. Absolutely perfect?
Yes, no, he worked very well. I'm very pleased how he worked a few days ago. I think the track is very good. He knows the track very well, so I think it's a big advantage for him. Now Al-Qadir also knows the track because he came 2 years ago, I think, and he won. So it will be a big challenge anyway between these 2 horses, but also the other ones. There are some very good also.
Alban, thank you very much. We'll see you again shortly for another horse.
Thank you.
إذا كل التوفيق إن شاء الله لودنا ريسنج مع عابس والجواد الثاني.
Next horse.
حريب شحانية.
Harib, next out. Harib. And Rudy Nabon's going to be busy, so I'd like to invite Rudy up as we look at Harib in action.
من الجهة الخارجية وأيضا التقدم لعاجل من الجهة الداخلية، ولكن الصدارة والمركز الأول الآن مع رقم 3 احرب على المركز الأول وعلى الصدارة. المركز الثاني رقم 1 هزال، المركز الثالث عاجل.
Harib, an improving young horse, third in the trial.
حريب طبعا أحد الجياد الجيدة الموجودة عندنا، وخلنا نشوف.
Take it away, Rudy. 9. I'm glad they put a line underneath. Good. 9, absolutely. Are you happy with 9, Rudy?
Yeah, I mean, it's 2,400 meters, so it doesn't really matter the draw. The horse is doing well, so he's always performing well. That's why we are going to the Amir Sword. I also believe the distance is kind of trip, so I'm very positive the horses are working well, and we will try our best.
He's improving horse, yeah?
Yeah, he's improving. Unfortunately, he's a little bit under the big horses, but the distance will help him a lot this week.
Really good luck.
Thank you.
إذن كل التوفيق إن شاء الله لحريب. تكلم عنه السيد رودي أندري بجهوزيته بالنسبة لهذا السباق، سباق كبير في انتظاره وانتظار جميع الجياد. جواد رقم 3.
Third horse out is
شيزا.
Sheza, who is represented by Francois Rojo. Oh, no? We don't mind. Oh, Paul, come on, it's okay. You come up. And then we'll have a look at the horse in action.
Abes qui maintenant vient prendre l'avantage avec Chetsa qui plonge maintenant à l'intérieur. Abes qui repart avec Chetsa qui est en deuxième position. Abes avec Chetsa, Chetsa avec Abes. Abes qui se relance avec Chetsa qui vient à la corde et Chetsa qui à la fin va venir s'imposer.
Paul Basquin, you can make the selection first of all, please. Do you mind? Do you have a preference?
Not really.
Okay. Good. We have got 8 for Sheza. How's the horse?
The horse has traveled well, so he's a nice horse. So finger crossed, all seems to be okay with him. So hope a very nice performance. He's a nice outsider in the race.
And he travels pretty well?
Yes. So the draw is very good for him, I think, and he's an easy horse during the race. So finger crossed now.
Fingers crossed for you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
إذن تحدث عن الجواد شيزا، جاهز لهذا السباق، حقق إنجازات كبيرة أبرزها ربما الفوز في فرنسا مع الجواد عابس. الجواد سافر بشكل ممتاز، كل التوفيق إن شاء الله لشيزا الجواد الرابع.
Next up, the fourth horse out is
Divine Princess.
Divine Princess, just about the longest name in the field. One of 3 fillies in the contest. And it's Rudy again. There we are. Here's Divine Princess.
New leader and a clear leader. Divine Princess and Lucas Delosier have gone for home. It's Argia who gives chase now in second position. Rapshah is in third. Cutting to the inside, Hazal is staying on. Fedwar down the wide outside, but it is Divine Princess who got first run, and it is Divine Princess who wins. In second, maybe just Fedwar.
An easy victory in the fillies race on Friday here last year. And let's see where she's going to be drawn. 11. Happy?
Very happy. No, I'm very happy because last time we saw she was very keen in the race, and she's got a massive turn of foot. We love to be more chill this time. I have a big belief on this filly. She's working well, and honestly, I think she will fight.
How do you feel about 2,400 meters against the boys?
I will say it's a bit long for her, but if she relaxes a lot and we have a good jockey on board, I think she will have a huge turn of foot this week.
Rudy, thank you. Great stuff. Thank you very much. One more horse in the race, but I don't think it's really coming up for that one.
إذا نتحدث عنها طبعا اللي هي الديفاين برنسس عن جاهزيتها لهذا السباق. سعيد جدا بالبوابة الخارجية، البوابة رقم 11 هاف سيستر طبعا اللي ليدي برنسس بطلة السيف منذ عامين.
Still got some of the lower numbers then, which we've got to fill up. And next out.
Feel the burn.
We have Feel the Burn, but it's okay, Rudy, it's not you. Coming up, I'd like to welcome the director at H.H Stud, and that is Mr. Dean Levy, as we have a look at the horse.
المركز الثاني شملول في المركز الثالث وفيل ذا بير في المركز الرابع عابس في المركز الخامس يبحثون عن التقدم الشعارات الكبيرة في المقدمة 5 جياد وعابس المرشح الأبرز عابس من يبتسم في نهاية
Second to Abes there. Dean, make the selection, then I'll ask you about that.
Number 1.
Number 1. Is that a lucky draw? Is that a good draw for you?
Like everybody's going to tell you, with this kind of distance, it doesn't matter.
You picked up one already, and somebody's calling you to say well done. How do you turn the form around with Abes, Dean?
Well, I mean, the horse has always been a good, honest horse. He's got a very nice turn of foot at the end. I think the distance will be positive for him again. He's been working well. He's in shape. You know, it's a tough race. I mean, this is a fantastic group of horses. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But we're going to make our run and give it a go. You know, that's what we're here for.
Good luck.
Thank you.
فعلا سباق كبير قدمه الجواد فيل ذا بيرن في اخر مشاركه له في كاس سعد الشيخ جوعان بن حمد الثاني خلف عابس، وامال كبيره للشحانيه.
So those lowest 2 stalls are gone. We've got 3 wide gone.
مزون.
And now we have Maison. Maison, who will have Jean de Mio coming up and making the selection. Thank you, John. We'll have a look at Maison.
For a seam, but has found it now. Gorat Ayin has taken the lead over No Chair Almori. Mezoun down the wide outside. Gorat Ayin has got a lead of a length and a half. Down the outside, Mezoun is lunging. No Chair Almori, but it is Gorat Ayin.
John, take it away. Stall 4. Good. Not quite in the middle, but low.
No, I'm happy with the draw. Mizun used to be twice the pacemaker for Al-Gadir, so she's actually one of our best filly here in Qatar, so she's going to be here also to make sure that the pace of the race is going to be good enough, to make sure that all the good horses can show their best on the track.
Is there a chance in your mind that she surprises a few people and gets to the lead and stays there?
I'm not sure, to be honest. She's a filly who was good at 3 years old, finishing second in the Group 1 in Saint-Cloud. She finished very nicely last time, second in the Oaks, beaten by Gora Tarin, trained by François Rowe. So we were really happy with this, with that run. But I think she's really a filly who is much better, you know, when she get covered and she got relaxed. So well, we'll see how the race is going. But yeah, I'm not sure that it's gonna be easy for us.
We will see. Don't go too far because it might be up next for Tam Tam, but we'll see.
إذن الجواد القادم ابن الطير.
We have Bin Altair. It's Alban making his way back up again. Here's Bin Altair in action.
عسكر لقرين وصياد، ولكن الصدارة مع التمتام على المركز الأول وعلى الصدارة التمتام. ابن الطير يغير وينتقل إلى المركز الأول. ابن الطير أجير ديفلوزون في محاولة قوية على المركز الثالث، ولكن ابن الطير على المركز الأول وعلى الصدارة.
And as we can see, a fast horse there who may be on the speed. Alban, if you wouldn't mind. Stall 10. Okay. Stall 10, okay, not ideal, but okay.
No, he will help Abbas in case the race is a little bit slow. That's it. So he will do what he can, and like we say, inshallah.
This horse is here to ensure a good pace?
Yes, of course, we try to have a good space, and I I will say in French, we will say limpid race, means all horses have a good chance to do what they can prove.
Truly wrong race. Alban, thank you.
Thank you.
إذن تحدث بكل تأكيد عن مهمة ابن الطير لهذا الشوط، سحب السباق وتأكد من تواجد السرعة المناسبة بالنسبة لعابس.
Four more to come out, including the horse in search of the Triple Crown.
ممثل سلطنة عمان جلنور.
Jalnor, the Omani horse, Jalnor. And there's Mr. Sultan Ali Al Sanadi coming up. Here's Jalnor.
هذا السنيدي، هذا شعار أو شعار السنيدي، نعم شعار سلطان السنيدي، حسين السنيدي في الإشراف والقدوم المجنون. آربي بلاستو، بعيد يا آربي، بعيد يا آربي، بوم بوم بوم. هذا دقل نور، هذا دقل نور.
حياك الله سلطان، قدم سباق كبير يمكن في السلطنة. الجواد عارف هذا المضمار وعارف العشب هنا.
اللهم لك الحمد والشكر الذي يتيح لنا فرصة المشاركة في هذا السباق، ونسأل الله التوفيق في هذا السباق إن شاء الله. استعداد طيب إن شاء الله.
وين توفيق؟ وين البوابة اللي تدورها؟
والله الوسط عادي. إيه نعم السادس كل شيء.
You might have to translate that as well because I will struggle. Three.
زين البوابة؟
إيه نعم. نسأل الله التوفيق. نعم. جزاك الله.
كل التوفيق إن شاء الله لممثلين سلطنة عمان جلنور. Next. الغدير.
Al Ghadir. And Francois will make the selection. Al Ghadir, of course, won at Goodwood, won at Longchamp, and is in search of the elusive Triple Crown. Looking to be the first horse in 4 years to win the Triple Crown. Were he to win here, where's he going to be drawn? First of all, let's see. Al Ghadir will come out of stall number 6. All good?
Yeah, all good. The horse traveled well. It's a bit long between Longchamp and today, on Saturday. But we had no choice. We couldn't go to Abu Dhabi. The race in Po was a bit no interest. So we chose to get straight from Longchamp to Doha. He worked well. And now it's time to show if he can beat Abbas. And it's a really nice race with plenty of good horses. Sheza is in good form. No, it's very interesting, and he didn't really appreciate the track 2 years ago when he came for the Derby in December. He had a very bad race, very bad experience. And the question of the distance, mile and a half, is important also. But we'll do our best.
What do you feel about the distance?
I hope he'll stay, but we don't know. We don't know.
Good luck.
Thank you.
إذن حديث من المدرب فرانسوا رو عن صعوبة المسافة بالنسبة للجواد الغدير. تحدث عن مشاركته قبل سنتين، ما كانت المشاركة الأمثل بالنسبة له ولجواده، ولكن قد تكون الفرصة الوحيدة له للفوز على الجواد عابس، وربما أيضا يسجل التاريخ مرة أخرى ويفوز بالتربل كراون كثاني جواد في التاريخ يفوز بالتربل كراون بعد الجواد إبراز.
So 2 more horses, Al Tam Tam and Al Doha. First up,
Al Tam Tam
is Al Tam Tam, and Jean Demille will be making his way back, please, Jean. Here is Al Tam Tam.
المركز الثاني يتقدم بكل قوة تمتامة للشقب ريسنج مع جين دميولة، أيضا محاولة من الخارج مع الجواد اللي وراهم 5 بفار كبير لفارج صالح العتيبي مع صالح العتيبي، لكن الصدارة والمركز الأول مع التمتامة، أيضا محاولة الجواد اللي ورا 5 هامان بكل قوة فعلا لسعادة الشيخ إمام بن محمد بقري.
2 options, and it's 7. How is Al Tam Tam doing?
Tam Tam is okay, but it's going to be the same case as Mizun. He's going to be Al Gadir bodyguard. So, yeah, no big chances. He's an honest horse. 75% brother of Abbas, but I'm not sure he has the same engine. No, he's going to be here to be the pacemaker.
What's he like as a horse?
He can be fast, he can take the lead, strong mind. So, yeah, looks good-looking horse, but unfortunately, it's not the same quality as the big boys here.
There you go. Not every horse can be. Thank you. That's Al Tam Tam.
إذن جواد آخر تمتام كما صرح مدربه جون دميول راح يسحب الشوط راح يكون سريع جدا، خصوصا عندنا أكثر من بيس ميكر. Last one دوحة.
We know this will be one of the fillies in the race.
الدوحة.
All has worked well, and Thomas Forsey can make his way up as we have a look at this filly, Al Doha. Thomas? I think that's a good bet, 5. I think that's likely. There we are, 5. Well done to the team. That all worked well. Al Doha 5. Is she in good form?
Yes, good form. Travel very well, and no problem. Inshallah.
I'm going to ask one more. I know I only said 1, but I'm feeling bold. We saw her there behind Al Gadir. Can she get ahead of Al Gadir here? Can she beat him?
Al Gadir, Abbas, good horse. For me, no problem for the distance. In better for Aldoa.
You did great, thank you. Well done, Thomas, who said his English was not so good, but he's proved there it's very good. And that means on race day I can interview you lots, so there you go.
إذن سيد توماس فورسي تحدث عن الدوحة، فرصها كبيرة، مسافة تناسبها مثل ما ذكر المدرب بشكل كبير، ربما أكثر حتى من الخيل الباقية، ولكن يبقى السؤال الأصعب، من راح يكون الفائز بسيف سيدي أمير البلاد المفدى.
So there we have the draw for His Highness the Amir Sword, sponsored by QNB. Our thanks to QNB for their support of the race. And there are all 11 runners and where they are going to emerge from on race day on Saturday. We'll take a very brief pause if you just want to take photos of that and just note down exactly who is drawn where. And then after that, we'll commence with the draw for the trophy. stay here. And I think we're about ready to start with the draw for the International Group 3, His Highness the Amir Trophy, for the Thoroughbreds, presented by Longines. Again, 11 runners, and we'll find out exactly where they're going to emerge from now. So, our first horse.
القرعة القادمة طبعا راح تكون القرعة لجائزة سيدي أمير البلاد المفدى للخيل المهجنة الأصيلة، الفئة الثالثة على جائزة $2.5 مليون أمريكي. أول الجهاد. Rebels Romance.
Rebels Romance, leading chance this year. Chris Connaught is making his way up.
Rebels Romance has the lead. Warlike Goddess to the inside in second. Rebels Romance on top by 2. Rebels Romance, James Doyle win the Breeders' Cup.
Fantastic to have a Breeders' Cup winner in this field, Rebels Romance, the team who went close last year. Chris. There we are. I'll hold that up for you. Stall number 10 for Rebels Romance.
Yeah, I think the draw will be fine for him. He's pretty versatile and he's a classy animal. So yeah, we're happy with him, and he's travelled over from the UK in great form. So all points to a big run on Saturday, hopefully.
And obviously he had that unfortunate incident last year. Since then, do you feel you've sort of got him back to peak health?
Yeah, I think the team at home are very happy with him. Obviously, 2023 didn't really pan out the way he wanted it for him, but he showed he was in good form there at Kempton on his last start, and yeah, we're very happy.
As a team, you obviously pick your international raids quite carefully. Why this race for this horse?
It's his perfect trip, and it's an emerging race on the calendar, and His Highness and the team really like to come and support these new races out in the Middle East. So we're here to support everybody.
Thanks, Chris.
No worries.
إذن الحديث من قبل الفريق عن الجواد ريبلز رومانس وجاهزيته الكبيرة لهذا السباق، خصوصا بعد المصادفة التي حدثت له العام الماضي، والجواد يظهر بصورة ممتازة مثل ما ذكر السيد كريس عن جاهزيته لهذا السباق بعد السفر الأخير. Next horse الجواد القادم. الفائز بالعام الماضي Russian Emperor.
Russian Emperor, the other defending champion of this one, of course, the Thoroughbred contest. Russian Emperor, and Douglas White is going to make his way up.
Russian Emperor now begins to surge down the wide outside. So too Warren Point. They're racing now on towards the final 100, and it is Bolt Hole taken on now by Hong Kong's Russian Emperor, and it will be Russian Emperor who wins. Warren Point.
That was a good day, yeah?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it looked it. Here you go. There we are. Confirm that for you. Number 7. Number 7. Were you worried about where he was drawn, or not too worried?
Well, there's always a bit of a concern. It's a long way to go, but you'd always like a middle to inside gate. But 7's a soft option. You know, you've got one of the best that rides this track perfectly in Alberto Senna. He knows the horse. He gave him a great ride last year, and the horse has come back in good form.
How do you feel the race shapes up in comparison to last year?
Looks slightly stronger on paper. I think it's a lot more competitive. But having said that, our horses travel over in good form, and he enjoys travelling, and I'm happy with his condition.
And it's great to have a defending champion back. Always was this a sort of in the calendar, we want to come back and defend our crown?
Well, I'm glad to be here.
Good to have you here. Good luck.
إذن حديث المدرب سيد دوغلاس وايت عن جاهزية الجواد اللي هو راشن امبرور الفاز بسباق سيد أمير البلاد المفدى العام الماضي، وأيضا تحدث عن المشاركين هذا العام أنهم ربما يكونون أقوى من المشاركين في العام الماضي.
So 2 down 9 to go for the thoroughbreds.
Haunted Dream.
Haunted Dream up next. Haunted Dream. And we'll have Hamad Al-Jahani who's making his way up.
يظهرون بقوة بالمراكز الأولى. هنا وذنان يا سادة، هنا وذنان، هنا المتصدرون، هنا المرعبون، هنا بالثلاثية يتقدمون إلى المراكز الأولى يقتنصون الفوز.
Behind Simca Meal there. If you make the selection first, please. Thank you, Hamad. Confirm 8 for you. Confirm 8. A Haunted Dream, we saw him second there. How has he come out of the race?
Actually, they show when he beaten from last race from Alban. He handled the ground very well here in Qatar. He loved that distance. I think we will fight for this race. He deserves to be here. He is not one of the top handicap in the race, but he showed a lot of ability in the last previous races.
Thanks, Hamad. Good luck. We'll welcome you up for your other runner, Jeff Koons, soon enough.
إذا المدرب المحلي الوحيد المتواجد مع المدرب القطري اللي هو حمد الجهني يتحدث عن جاهزية الجواد اللي هو هانتد دريم لهذا السباق وظهوره بشكل جيد في آخر مشاركة له. الجواد القادم.
And next up,
Passion and Glory.
Passion and Glory, the other Godolphin runner in the field. And we'll have Adrian Beaumont to select the stall for Passion and Glory.
Inside the last 200, Passion and Glory versus First Ruler. Passion and Glory at the moment holding the upper hand, edges over to the far running rail. Danny Tudhope and Passion and Glory from First Ruler Godolphin 1-2.
Adrian Beaumont from the IRB will make the selection. Very efficient indeed. Confirmed. Stall number 2. Stall number 2. Is he here, the horse?
No, the reason I'm here is that he's flying in tomorrow from Dubai. You probably just talked to Chris, but Chris's horse came in from Godolphin, came in from London, whereas Passion and Glory will be coming in from Dubai on the flight tomorrow. And Saeed's asked me to step in for him. It's great to have an international runner like this who won the King's Cup in Bahrain last year, and he's a world-proven traveller, and I expect him to run really well.
While you're here, as far as the IRB are concerned, you must be hugely satisfied to have such an international feel to the whole day.
Absolutely. We've got 30 international runners here from 8 countries. I know that the Chief Executive Bader asked me to get some Japanese here this year, and we've got 3. So I'm really pleased with the field to have 2 Breeders' Cup winners on the car, because we've not only got Rebels Romance, but we've got one in the Dukan Sprint as well. So we've got a truly international field to rival anywhere else in the world.
And Passion and Glory has stall number 2. Adrian, thank you very much.
إذا الحديث عن الجواد باشن اند جلوري راح ينطلق من بوابة رقم 2. هذا الجواد راح يصل في يوم غد. طبعا هو قادم من دبي وكانت له مشاركة والفوز في البحرين في أحد السباقات الكبيرة هناك.
7 more to go then. Got through 4.
Point Lonsdale.
Point Lonsdale, 3rd in the Bahrain race behind Passion and Glory. And another IRB individual, Ian Russell, making his way up. Here's Point Lonsdale.
Draw towards the last 200 metres, and it is Spirit Dancers coming home really well. Spirit Dancers hit the front and kicks on by a couple of lengths to Isra. It's another big international win.
Ian, take it away. I've used up my IRB question now, haven't I? There we are, next door, number three. How much of a challenge has it been for everyone to orchestrate all these international runners?
I think it's a great team effort on everybody's behalf. The IRB, the hosts. There's so much goes into it, and it's great that this year it really reflects on the field, really.
And horses of real caliber as well.
Oh, fantastic! I mean, Japanese, they're a standard of themselves. Breeders' Cups winners. It's a great field.
Thanks, Ian.
Thank you very much.
إذن الجواد القادم. Next horse.
So Point Lonsdale went into 3, still a bit of a gap in the middle. And both wings are free as well, stalls 1 and 11.
Jeff Coons.
Jeff Coons, there we are. We can welcome Hamad back up, please, and have a look at Jeff Coons.
Within half a length, bolt action is all out. Coco Jack down the wide outside. Here is Lil Frank, very wide. Asker is staying on. Also Emperor Z. Asker easing up ground down the near side. Make Me King, a tenuous lead. Coco Jack and Jeff Coons.
Jeff Coons, Hamad, will come from gate number, that's the other way, number 9. There we are. It's not, it is if you hold it that way, but it's definitely that way. Number 9 for Jeff Coons. Tell me about this horse.
Okay, we was really pleased to see him win the Derby this year from first out. We see him finish 3rd in the second race against older horses than him, and he showed a lot for us. He showed good performance. Hopefully he will stay for this distance, 1.5 miles. Faleh, he ride him very well in the Derby, and he will ride him again. Inshallah, our horses will run very good against the international horses.
How does it feel having 2 horses in a race like this?
Actually, it's pressure for me to present the Qatari trainer here in the big race against the best horses in the world. I mean, we see the Breeders' Cup winner here, the Amir Sword or the Amir Trophy winner last year. He's come back again. The Japanese, they have good horses. It will be a tough race. Sim Camille, he showed a lot of ability in France. He from first out, he got the first winner. It's difficult to say anything, but I can promise we will show good performance for our horses.
Trainer of Jeff Coons and Haunted Dream.
حديث حمد الجهني عن جيف كونز الفائز بالداربي وجاهزيته هو والجواد الآخر اللي هو هانتد دريمز، وكل التوفيق إن شاء الله لحمد الجهني ولودنان ريسينج.
Still the 3 Japanese horses to find out where they're going to emerge from.
Zafiro.
And Zafiro is the first of them out. Zafiro, the top rated from Japan, and Yasutoshi Iki making his way to the stage. Are we seeing?
浅間のいたずら、そして11番のグランオフィシエ、4コーナーを迎えます。残り600メートルを通過、第4コーナーをカーブ、まだ中段の後ろ9番ゼフィーロ内です。直線コースに向かいました。さあアリストテレス先頭に変わるか。外からは17番のマイネル・ウィルトス、残り400メートルを通過してマイネル・ウィルトスが先頭に躍り出る。あと広がってハーツ・イストワールが2番手に上がってくるか。帝王ロイヤル、さらには9番のゼフィーロ来た。ゼフィーロ残り200メートルを通過して内からゼフィーロが今度は先頭に変わった。あとはマイネル・ウィルトス、そして間をついて4番チャックネイトも差を詰めてきたか。9番ゼフィーロゴールイン。
Yes, Satoshi, please. 5 more options. And Zafiro will come out of stall. Number 11. There we are, confirmed. Number 11. Good? Not so good?
It's not too bad.
Tell me about his style of racing.
彼のレーススタイルを教えてほしいんですけど。
まあ大体中段ぐらいからまあグッとフィニッシュという感じですよね。
He sits in the middle field and then he always up a good time of the hood. So yeah.
And what has made you come to Qatar for this race? What's the reason you've come to Qatar in particular for this race?
カタールに来た理由を教えてほしいんですけど。
そうですね、距離も良さそうだったし、芝も合うんじゃないかなと思いまして。
A mile and a half for his distance, so I think it's good for him. And then the grass suits him, so that's why we came here.
Yes, Toshiaki, good luck with Zafira. Thank you very much. We'll emerge out of stall number 11.
إذن حديث المدرب الياباني عن جواده زفيرو أحد الأسماء المرشحة لهذا السباق وسبب قدومه الجائزة وأيضا المسافة جدا مناسبة راح يكون أحد الجياد اللي ربما تشكل خطورة كبيرة في هذا السباق.
Four more then, including the two other Japanese horses, Sim Camille and Isra.
إصرار.
And it is Ra up next. Isra, son of Muhara, who has been on his travels, was second in Bahrain last time.
Now having to work, and Isra is looking threatening as they race down into the dip, but Isra noses ahead. They are really having to work here as they climb inside the furlong, and Isra is beginning to assert. They are leaning left, he can't offer anything else, and he looks leg-weary close home, and Isra is powering away. Going to be eased close home by Jim Crowley. Isra wins the Princess of Wales.
Thady Gosden has made his way up to the stage. I'll get you to select the stall first of all, please, Thady. Number 6.
Number 6, yeah.
Confirmed. Stall 6 for Isra. And, well, how's he done since Bahrain?
Yeah, he's done well. Obviously, he ran in Bahrain in November. He's had a bit of a break since then. He comes here in good form. You know, he's stepping up to the mile and a half. But it's a left-handed track as well and top of the ground, which he handled. So hopefully he can run a big race.
Should be more his distance, no, this, compared to Bahrain last time?
Yeah, obviously we just saw him winning the July Stakes there, which is a mile and a half on the July draws at Newmarket, and he beat possibly an under-par Derby winner that day. But, he stayed the trip well, and hopefully things can go right.
Thanks, Thady. All the best.
Thank you.
إذن حديث المدرب تيدي كوستن عن الجواد أسرار ومشاركته الأخيرة في سباق البحرين ومسافة اللي راح أول مرة يشارك فيها الجواد اللي هو أسرار يظهر بصورة ممتازة.
Three more to go.
Sim Camille.
It's Sim Camille, the other Wathnan racing horse. And Alban will make his way back up. Thank you, Alban. Been busy. Here's Sim Camille.
هنا وذنان يظهرون بقوة بالمراكز الأولى. هنا وذنان يا سادة. هنا وذنان. هنا المتصدرون. هنا المرعبون. هنا بالثلاثية يتقدمون إلى المراكز الأولى يقتنصون الفوز.
I was winning that trial last time, a 1-2-3 for Wathnan Racing, and nearly. Sim Camille.
1.
Stall number 1 for Sim Camille. What does that make you think about the race and how you will approach it with this horse?
He ran a few weeks ago here, and first time in Qatar, and he shows some quality on this track because the surface, some horses like this track, some others don't like too much. So we are very pleased how he ran last time. He's in good form. Now the field is very, very good. So we'll see. I know the distance will be better for him this time. 2,400 meters will be better for him, so I hope he will do a good job.
Since you've had the horse, what have you learned about him?
This horse is a special horse. I mean, he proved already he's a good horse, but I mean, by this attitude, how he is in morning, how he walk, you can feel he's a good horse, So I will say it's not because he's proven horse already, but he has the chance to do something in this race. He has to prove he can do better than he did before.
Alban Demir, thank you. Your work is done tonight. Thank you.
مشاركة مهمة للجواد سم كميل الفائز بجائزة سعد الشيخ جوعان بن حمد الثاني مشاركة مع جياد أقوى في هذه المرة. آخر مشاركة كانت جيدة ولكن السيد البان يذكر أن المشاركة القادمة راح يجب عليه أن يقدم أفضل للفوز بهذه الجائزة.
So the final two Japanese runners will be 4 and 5, but who will go where?
Northbridge.
Northbridge. Northbridge. I'd like to welcome up Takeshi Okamura to make the selection.
ブリッジ、さらに6番ユーバーレーベン直線に入りました。その集団の後ろに10番ガイアホース、そこからかわして9番のエキソ。さあ先頭は4番ノースブリッジ2脚を通過、外からラーゴのユーバーレーベン、そして9番のエキソが追い込んでくる。坂を駆け上がって先頭4番のノースブリッジ、9番エキソが差を詰める。3番で6番ユーバーレーベン、さあエキソ差を詰めるがノースブリッジゴールイン。
Takeshi, please. Will it be 4 or 5? 4. Northbridge, it's 4, confirmed. 4 for Northbridge. How do you feel about the horse running here over 2,400 meters?
ここに来て2400メートル走ると思うんですけど、その馬にとってはどう思いますか？
初距離なんで、半信半疑なんですけど、馬も元気なんで、ベストのレースを期待しています。
Actually, mile and a half is his first time, so but he's in good order, so we are really excited about it.
And is he pretty straightforward, pretty easy of mind, this horse?
馬の性格的なところでちょっとお話を聞きたいんですけども、
ライオンみたいな。
Yeah, he's like a lion. So.
I like that. Yeah, fierce. Good luck. Thank you ever so much, Takeshi. Good luck. Thank you. That is Northbridge.
إذن أول مشاركة للجواد نورثبريدج في هذه المسافة، ممثل اليابان، واحد من 3 ممثلين لليابان، وآخر الجياد أيضا من اليابان. Satono Glans.
Satono Glans then, as expected, and the Tomomichi assistant, Yusuke O, will make his way up. Thank you.
ハーツコンチェルトで200を切って坂を登ってくる。ファントムシーフが依然先頭。接近6番サボーナ、さらには4番ロードデルレイ。ハーツコンチェルトも3番手で一角、間3番のサトノグランツの戻ってきた。3番サトノグランツだ、ゴールイン。
And if you will, please just confirm the stall, which will be stall number 5. Pretty much bang in the middle for Satono Glans. Stall 5, there we are, beautifully held up. The horse has travelled over well.
Yeah, his transportation is successful, and he adapting to be here, and he really enjoyed to be here.
What about his racing that he's done at home makes you think that he'll be suited to this 1.5 miles?
He's a proper horse for this distance, so we never mind about distance.
Yusuke, good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
إذن حديث المساعد عن الجواد ساتونو غلانز وجاهزيته لهذا السباق. المسافة مناسبة بشكل كبير بالنسبة له، وهذا يكون الختام بالنسبة للقرعة. So it's the final draw here.
There it is, all 11 for His Highness the Amir Trophy, the thoroughbreds. This International Group 3 presented by Longines. That is the confirmation of where this thoroughly international field will emerge from on Saturday afternoon. The race due off at 4:15 p.m. So both our feature races have the draws confirmed. His Highness the Amir Sword and His Highness the Amir Trophy, which takes place before that feature purebred Arabian race. Thank you to Sohaila and Asma, and indeed to Qatar Airways, and thank you to Longines for their support of the Amir Trophy, and to QMB for their sponsorship of the Amir Sword. All sponsors and partners, a great thank you, and I wish you all a fabulous His Highness the Amir Sword Festival. Thank you.
إذن هذا الختام بالنسبة لهذه القرعة. 3 أيام في انتظارنا من أهم الأيام هنا في موسم السباقات القطرية. كل التوفيق إن شاء الله لجميع المشاركين في ال3 أيام القادمة. في أمان الله.